We start tonight with a story about one of the most unnecessary disasters to ever hit the American presidency. No, it's not Donald Trump, but the death of James Garfield. Brian Q. Quinn and Sal Vulcano teamed up for this, drinking a combined total of 11 beers and 34 shots of whiskey. These men are legends.
This is a story of how Scottish inventor Alexander Graham Bell saved the U.S. president.
No, tried to save
Tried to save the life of an American president.
James Garfield.
James, what's his middle name?
So, James Garfield, he's the 20th president of the United States. He's only in office for a few months, and he's in D.C., and he's at the train station.
Mr. Garfield, you have an excellent seat on this train.
Of course I do. I'm the president. I'm going on vacation with me and my family, and the train's supposed to pull up in a couple of moments, and I'll bet the farm that nothing's gonna go wrong.
Very specific, Mr. President. You are going to New Jersey, and oh my God, who is that?
Who comes up?
Charles Gunrow.
Charles Guteau.
Charles Guteau.
Charles Guteau is a guy.
You look really handsome in this light.
Thank you.
Okay.
I want to humanize Charles Guteau.
Let's humanize.
Because there's a reason he shot the president. He decides, I am fit for a job within the presidency of the United States. I'm going to submit my res to James Garfield. He loads it like we all do. He loads it up with fake shit.
And the president of the United States got it. It was like, are you fucking kidding me? Is this a resume or is this a cartoon drawing of an asshole? So John Guteau gets this letter.
Bill, I got the letter from the president about the job I applied for.
Charles, this has got to be exciting for you because you are qualified for this job.
If you know me, you know I'm qualified. Garfield says, you piece of shit. These are trumped up experiences on your resume. I can see right through you, Charles Guteau. And you are never gonna work for me, so help me God, forever and ever. Amen. Anyway, Guteau was offended.
I can't believe he wrote that letter to you, bro. You know what you should do? You should shoot him in his side.
So, all of a sudden, blocka. Ah! I got shot in the fatty tissue. Everyone's like, oh my God. Whew. Getting back to the White House and let's deal with this. They drag him back to the White House. The doctor that came to help President Garfield.
Can I interrupt 1 second? Doctor was a piece of shit.
So this guy, his name is the doctor. His first name is Doctor. This guy's Dr. Bliss. This guy is not a good guy. He's a whore, he's a fame monger. Claimed he could cure cancer at the time. Now, Dr. Bliss comes in, arrogant ass mother effer. He says, I got this. I'm the only doctor there is. You need to believe what I'm saying. I'm the only one who can cure this man. And everybody believes it. Everybody.
Dude,
What?
I believe you.
Who are you?
I'm the fucking president. What are you talking about?
Well, if the president believes me, so it shall be. And believe it or not, lo and behold, he starts operating and trying to find the bullet in Garfield.
Show me the wound of the president.
It's right here. Your fingernails are dirty. What does that mean?
Listen to me. I finger banged the nurse last night at school. I'm Dr. Bliss. I don't even wash my hands.
I trust you. Dr. Bliss goes in and he starts putting his grimy, dirty hands in the president. And his body gets infected.
Yeah, I remember the stat.
Do it.
It's a 3-inch wound
Oh.
to a
Listen to this.
20-inch wound. That's a fucking crazy wound.
And as time went on, the pus began to fill President Garfield. Really a sad story here that they gave us.
So, Alexander Graham Bell's in Boston, of all places. And he's like, my name is Alexander Graham Bell, and I invented the telephone. What's in the papers today? Holy shit! The president is about to die, but I can save them. And what's my assistant's name?
Sumner Tainter. It's some taint.
And he's like, you know what? I'm not going to accept this.
No.
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 No. I got this. I'll invent a metal detector that can locate the bullet.
Bell and Tainter got to work.
They fucking buckled down. Alexander Graham Bell is like, so let's test this out. Alexander looks Sumner in the eyes. He says, you ready for this?
Yeah.
I want you to, let's go buy a side of beef
Wow.
and shoot bullets into it.
This
Dude.
is why you're my best friend.
Yeah, dude.
And my boss.
Yeah. So let's go shoot some motherfucking beef.
I'm with you. Let's
Yeah.
go.
And they shoot fucking beef.
Blocker, blocker.
And he ran his metal detector all over them. It was like, boop, 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 boop. And guess what? That metal detector works like my fucking boner on prom night, which worked, bitch.
I was there. Impressive. Also, so
My boner worked.
so all the tests that Bell and Tainter do turn out to be good.
All right, so Bell shows up at the White House, right?
Bell arrives. And they're like, let us in. Shut the fuck up and listen. We have an invention, and it detects metal, and will tell you where the bullet is. Please just come in. Anyone but this psychopath, he's digging, he's tunneling in my insides to find this bullet, which is not coming to fruition. Please, Alexander Graham Bell, the man who invented the telephone, come in here with your invention and help me.
Alexander Graham Bell, he is looking at Doctor like, in your face, bitch. I'm about to find this bullet, and you're about to look like an 1880s bitch.
They challenged Dr. Bliss.
Hey, dude, get all the metal out of the room. Get it out. If there's any metal in that room,
Ain't gonna work.
get it the fuck out. So, they try and run the metal detector over his body to find this bullet. He seems to be. What are you doing?
These are all the different types of metal they're detecting.
Bell looks at his assistant and is like, what's going on with this machine? And his assistant's like, seems good to me. And Bell's like, dude, this guy's riddled with bullets. Alex is moving that detector up, down, all around. He does not find that bullet.
Something goes wrong. And oh my God, Dr. Bliss just celebrates. You said you can come in here and do all this, but guess who's left standing after you marched into town? Me, Dr. Bliss. And now I need all the accolades. That's a long thing that he said, but it's a very accurate quote.
He sounds like a monster.
That's what everyone watching thinks as well.
You know,
which is
like-
good because then now it's relatable.
Right. Like in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle world,
It's very similar, yeah.
he's Shredder.
So nothing that Bell does can detect the bullet, and nobody knows what's going on. And the president dies, okay? Dies. And they end up rolling our president's body off of his bed, and they realize that the mattress he is laying on was a metal coil mattress. The metal in the mattress disrupted the apparatus that Graham Bell invented. And Bell says, you told me there was no metal in the room. You didn't take the metal coils out of the mattress. You, my friend, are the person that killed the president.
Doc's just like, you win some, you lose some. And that is a story about how a Scottish inventor could have saved the life of an American president
If it was not.
if he wasn't Scottish.
No, that's not true. If it wasn't for the arrogance of Dr. Bliss.
except for the fact that Dr. Bliss was a goddamn American. So USA! USA!
Oh, it was terrible.
USA!
It was terrible.
Well, it's not like fucking...
God bless Alexander Graham.
Nah, it's not like he
God bless
saved...
James Garfield. Listen to him.